on this program right here, we witnessed Mr. Anthony Young cursing Arsenal for a goalkeeper they spent money for. How does it feel now?
Bro,
Let a goal in yet.
Let me tell you something. Aaron Ramsdale, I salute you, my brother. Salute.
You got some upstyle coming your way,
but
bro.
At the same time, I don't take back my talk.
I think needs to be highlighted is the awful performance of Harry Kane.
Again,
Yeah, but absolutely awful. But look at this now. You got Ronaldo knowing that Oli is doing some awful management skills, but bails the brother out. You know what I'm saying? Every single time, he don't care. He bails him out.
You know what?
And that's the difference.
I wouldn't turn to Kane. And I'll tell you why I say this year. And I'm not just saying this. I'm not just saying this for Nuno Out.
Sure. Affinity Extra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast may not be aligned to those of Affinity Extra.
Yo, this is your boy here, watching more here on Affinity Extra. We're here to celebrate gospel music and black origin. I am here alongside DJ Marx, DJ Mello, Anthony Young here to come right here today. We're here to mash it up when it comes to football talk, and this is how we do it. We're in the studios, we're just developing things in the studio, we just tidying things up and getting there. So you might be seeing a few changes, you might see some show in the background, just moving a few things around the place. You get me still? You're moving a couple old Macs here and there, you know how it goes with DJ Marx. You get me still? Yeah, old Mac Mini i5, the dash it, I can play the videos. But listen, right, so guys, we went for the emotional journey of the Man United game and the Liverpool game, and it looks like things settling off. But before we get there, we had. Let me make sure. Just in the side, guys, you may see my eyes cast away, and we're gonna be. Hopefully this is live at the same time, Wolves versus Everton, so we keep an eye on that anyway still. Yeah, so that's how we go still. That's how we do it right here. But right, guys, we want to get straight into this, guys. Yeah, let's just get Al Sakiko was going on yesterday, and it was really Al Sakio. Al Sakio was about to drop down, yeah, and Al Sakio, Mello, was you happy with the Al Sakio result?
Bro, no, I wasn't. I was happy with the result because it's Man United, bro. I'm still not happy with Ali's got to go, man. It wasn't a very good display. The only real positive was the guys up front, and quite surprisingly, McTominay, he was firing. Fred was shocking again. Well, McTominay was everywhere. He was firing, man. You see with him that role there.
In that system, it works for him. Okay, as an independent person watching Al Sakiko, bro, yeah, which for me should never be Al Sakiko for Nuno, because man just got the job. But anyway, how did you feel it went, DJ Marx?
You Nuno, because I Nuno.
Nuno, it's so true. The day before that happened, I called it. I was speaking to one of my boys, and I said, you know what? Because he's a Tottenham supporter, and I said to him that the way he's going on at Nuno, even if he had won that game, I think he would have got it, because there's a certain style of football that they want to play over there at Spurs.
It's not happening.
And it's not happening whatsoever. And everybody knows what Levy's like as well, in terms of how on it he is. So there was always going to be that thing of, if you ain't performing straight out of the block. And it's sad to say. I mean, I was obviously, with Nuno being a black man and that, I was wanting him to do well. But let's be straight. Going to Tottenham and having the results that he had is no different than what Oli was going through. So if we're saying Oli out, why should it be any different for him?
But the thing is, but you got it, but the thing is, bro, he's only just got into the job, and he got in the job when he should have had the job at the beginning of pre-season. So I think it's totally unfair on him, man.
True.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Haven't they lost like 4 on the bounce?
But the thing is, bro, he won the first 3 games, they were top and they were getting gassed. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he's done that with striker Kane. What has Kane done this season, bro? The Kane is in Manchester.
Where was he in that game, though?
Bro,
where was he in that game?
Bro, Kane had no pace, bro. He had nothing. Bro, he's done.
Bro.
He's done.
He's not bothered, though, is he? He's not bothered.
Bro, he's done.
His head's been turned already, and you can see that he really, right now, he's just collecting a paycheck. You know what I'm saying?
It's yeah.
But if Pogba does that, it's a big thing. Let's not go there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, no one's calling out Kane for his absolutely stink performances. How are you PFA player in the year, bro? And you only banged in 1 goal yet this season so far?
Your own fans are booing you,
bro. Listen, man. You know it's not good enough. Not good enough for me. But anyway, that's me. I think Nuno got done over early. That's me personally. I know Marcus is a bit merciless with that one. But the thing is, Klopp and Ollie's record were if not, Ollie's got a better record and Klopp's first 3 years.
What?
Yeah. Klopp's first 3 seasons is identical to Ollie's. Have you seen that?
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not identical. Klopp never started as bad as Ollie did. Okay, Ollie had a good start when he first came because he had a good run.
Right,
I'm telling you, in terms of what Klopp did when, because don't forget, and there's 2 things you got to realise here. Right? One,
bullying Marcus,
is that Klopp came in here, right, and he was building from the ground up. Do you know what I'm saying? Everything that's happened with Liverpool over the past number of seasons, because Klopp has made that happen. He's built from the ground up.
Brendan Rodgers, where were you with Brendan Rodgers, bro? Yard sleep. They ain't no building up there, bro. But you guys,
of course, he was building up. Who, apart from the guys that was doing it for what's his name, Brendan?
Listen,
they're gone.
He inherited a decent squad from
Brendan, man.
He inherited.
Yeah. You know that, bro.
Listen, the guys out there now, I'm telling you, right?
Brendan wasn't that far off. Don't forget, Brendan wasn't that far off.
No, he nearly, obviously we know about the slip up my man Gerrard, but
Lord.
I feel okay. The thing is, for me, and I've said this before, even when Liverpool won the title, I said that for me, on paper, Liverpool still don't have anywhere near the strongest squad in the Premiership. That was my opinion prior to us winning the title, right?
Okay, yeah.
Looking at the midfield and the defense that we had. And apart from our top 3, and our goalkeeper and that one centre back, I still think that we're lacking in a lot of places, because if we take out any of those guys, we've got problems. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So for me, I think what Klopp was doing with Liverpool is different to what Ollie was doing, I think.
But the thing is, for me, I still think Nuno got done over. You know what you're going to get is just basically a browner version of Mourinho, but younger version of Mourinho, and he did a beautiful job at Wolves. Yeah, and for me, they brought him in, and this Tottenham way is a total. It's a stupidness, guys. It's sorry when. They had a baller called Glenn Hoddle. They had a baller called Glenn Waddle. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? What is the Tottenham way? Sorry, it is not. I don't know. Anthony's a North.
Listen, Nuno had yet.
Anthony's smiling, Go on, what you saying? Who said the problem? You there, Melo? Or you got some bad reception?
I'm not seeing my brother from a long time.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry, guys, we're just having the introduction in the middle of the of our show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man's straight playing Bob Marley.
Repping.
Oh, what's this? Lovely goal there.
Yeah, you just seen the goal. Yeah.
Woo!
All right, guys. You know what I mean?
Let's have it. Goon is in the house. Let's go.
Okay. So just to bring you in the pitch, we ain't hit the fixtures. We only focus on Al Sakio so far, Anthony. Yeah. And as far as I'm concerned, Ollie's got away with it again. And if Conte goes to Spurs, he's straight got away with this. That there's no managers to take his spot, and the Man United stuck with Ollie.
Bro, let's be real. First of all, let me greet God the Most High, give thanks for life. Greet my brothers, Marcus.
Oh, go on, man.
Those scouts in the house. My brethren Mello, long time, me shatter.
Long time. Can't see you. Can't see you. Long time.
Me there, you understand? You gone on the bro, you know key.
Sorry guys, we just did a greetings thing, you know what I mean? What I'm people in the middle of the service.
I heard you paid 6 months in advance rent for Saddam's hut.
Yo, man, I hide, you know. Man, I hide, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I hide on the ground, you know, star.
Red train. Boy.
One of them, man. God thanks. But let's go straight into it. Nuno, bro, Ollie. I think it was about 2 shows ago, Roger said he really believes Ollie's a Christian and boss, Jano. My man's fasting and everything. My man fasts and everything, fam. I'm telling you, because, bro.
Signs of wonders are following him, brethren. That's all I can say. Signs of wonders, brethren.
Action, man, just let the action talk, you know.
What?
Listen.
Seriously, bro. But to Nuno, bro, let's be real. He was about 7th choice in the first place. So he was never the popular choice with the fans, with the players, and with the board. Let's be real. With the board. So, you know, he took the job. You know, it's like you go for an interview and you say, oh, you didn't get the job, Roger, you know, rare. And then 2-2s now, boom. They phone you up about 2 months later. Oh, Rog, you know that position you came for, you still interested because, yeah, the person we went for wasn't really the right person. We knew you was the right, you know, so from the first day to give you all the gas.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? They sell it to you. So you know they're going, okay, I saw on a 2-year, 18-month, whatever it was. And Go is thinking, Tottenham, you know, I've landed on my feet here. Can't wrong him.
Yeah.
But to be fair, you know, because of that, he never really had a chance. He never really had a chance. He was always fighting a losing battle, bro. You know, from the got dusted out against Arsenal, the way they got dusted out as well, got dusted out against Arsenal, that didn't help. And then to go to a wounded animal like Man U, okay, there's 2 ways Man United could have reacted. They could have either, if Tottenham had got an early goal, fold City. Fold City.
Sure.
You understand? And any decent manager would have said, go at Man United, go for them. You're at home, got the crowd behind you. You're supposed to go. You're supposed to go for Man United. They are vulnerable.
Yeah, agree.
He paid him like all his money. He paid him like all his man. They were poor, man. They made Man. You attack them like Liverpool attacked Man United. You just smell the blood and you go for it. You understand? Tottenham didn't have. They were toothless, bro. They were toothless all over the pitch. I can't even say. I'm sorry to see him go as a black man still. You know what I mean? As a black man still, I'm sorry to see him go. But to be fair, he never really had a chance there. He was never really going to have a chance there, really, to be honest. When he's at Wolves, at Wolves, he brought in his own man. Then he must have brought in about 7, 8, 9 man from Portugal. So he could manipulate them a set way, and then man were used to each other. When you inherit a team like,
Levy was never going to let him do that. He was never going to give him a bundle of money and say bring in some players.
The thing with Wolves, though, remember Wolves have got the Portuguese link.
Bro, so I'm just watching Wolves now.
It's not down to Nuno, really. It's down to Mendes. Mendes is
bringing the ball, isn't it?
This man, and this man. Now he's rotting in that.
Oh my goodness!
He's rotting in that reserves. You can get in for this. What you're saying? Are you interested? Boom, my man's going. Yeah, let's go. Bam. Put it to the Wolves board, saying, listen, we don't have to pay no dough. Stupid chump change we're paying, and we're getting top quality ballers. I mean, look at Neves. Wolves got Neves. Porto captain at 21.
It might be a 4-0 game.
Wolves, because 2-0, man. It's 2-0 to Wolves already, man. They're absolutely killing Everton, bro. Absolutely killing them.
You see again? Everton. Everton. This is what I'm saying to you, bro. But look. This is what you got to respect the Wolves manager. Everton's last game was what? 5-2 Watford.
Yeah. So he's gone for them.
So you have to get after them. Get after them. They've just got 5. Let's go. 2-0 up. Everton are going to fold. Hear what Marcus just said?
Disrespect.
No,
you see the goal, Roger?
Yeah, I seen the goal, man. Yeah, proper. And you know what? I have to salute that brother because he got done over at Arsenal by that David Luiz, the head injury for
the forward.
Yeah. That was a stupidness by David Luiz, man. That situation. But for me, you're totally right, Anthony. And something that I think needs to be highlighted is the awful performance of Harry Kane.
Again?
Yeah, but absolutely awful. But look at this now. You've got Ronaldo knowing that Oli is doing some awful management skills, but bails the brother out. You know what I'm saying? Every single time, he don't care. He bails him out.
You know what?
And that's the difference.
I wouldn't turn to Kane. And I tell you why I say this year. And I'm not just saying this. I'm not just saying this for Nuno.
Yeah, but Son looks like he's lost his mojo as well. Son's lost his mojo. He wasn't confident yesterday.
I'm not just saying this because of Nuno. I've been saying this for years, for regardless of who the manager is of whatever club you're, right? If you have a player in your side, I don't care what star rating you want to give him. If the guy is not performing for you, you got to bench him and bring in someone that's going to come in and get you your goals. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Because if you see I'm playing Kane, okay, someone might argue and say, okay, well, Kane's a game changer, which I don't necessarily agree with. But if you see you going 5-6 games, the guy that's supposed to be your top striker isn't banging goals for you, then let him rest. Bring a young you that's hungry and give him a chance to get some goals. Do you know what I'm saying? But everything is going through to Kane, and obviously he's not up for it. So why are you still playing him?
Bro. Let's be real. Harry Kane wanted to go Man City. He wanted to leave Tottenham. Again, it's that the same Nuno thing, and give us another year, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't want to give you another year. I'm not interested. I don't want to give you another year. I don't want him. 100 million is a decent price, bro. It doesn't matter. Let's be real. 100 million pound for any footballer is a good price. Let's not kid ourselves. 100 million for any baller, be it Messi, be it Ronaldo,
Grealish,
be it flipping whoever, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden. If you're getting £1 million for them players, take that million, 100 million. You've got it, man. Come on. He doesn't want to be there. Now imagine Tottenham took that 100 million, sold Kane, and said to Conte then in the summer, we've just got 100 million for Kane.
Wow.
Yeah. Plus 150 we got anyway. Yeah. It's yours. Build a team.
Yeah, man.
That's what Tottenham should have done in the summer. That's what they should have done.
You know what's worse, Andy, right, is that if you see Kane was like a 21-year-old hot prospect, you could argue and say, like, you know what, they're trying to hold him. Yeah. But man's an old dude. Come on, like in football terms, he's an old dude. You know.
There you go. Melo's adopted son, he's a youth, and you can get him for 70 million. But Tottenham are turning down 100 million for Harry Kane, who's nearly a granddad.
Madness.
You understand what I'm saying?
Madness.
You understand what I'm saying, though, bro? Let's just really stop and think about that logic there. You can wait. Arsenal can say we're going in for Haaland. Every club in the Premiership can say we're going for Haaland. Every club in the Prem.
Yeah.
Every club. I think
Harry Kane should have. Harry Kane should have pushed it down, got out of there. He should have got out of there. He should have pushed it, got out of there. But there's no way he's getting 100 million.
I don't think he could.
I hear what you're saying. He should have pushed it.
But I don't think he could.
Tottenham didn't. 100 million. You shouldn't have to push it. It's 100 mil, fam.
Yeah, man.
It's 100 mil.
You just accept it and you told the player we've accepted a bid for you.
We've accepted a bid, 100 mil. Go and talk to Man City. See you later.
Yeah. Just make sure it's cash. Yeah.
Simple as that, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro.
And then I'm bringing it at we could have put in a Cardi or say Haaland or Ricardo or one of them boy there.
Bigger ballers than Harry Kane are leaving for free. You know what I mean? They leave. Man United have bought a five Ballon d'Or winner for under 30 mil. You understand? Let's be real. PSG have got a 6-time Ballon d'Or winner for free. Didn't pay a penny. But Tottenham are turning down 100 mil. But everybody's talking about Daniel Levy's some great businessman. That's shocking business where I'm coming from.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Bro,
done 100 mil for a player that's maybe won couple. Has he even won a couple cups?
Bro, as I said, look at the Haaland. You can get Haaland for 70 mil. Let's go to the other end of the scale. Real Madrid offered 197 mil for Mbappe, a 21-year-old thoroughbred World Cup winner. 197 mil, you know.
Jeez.
And team turned it down. This is what I'm saying, bro. These teams got. This is just madness, bro.
Bro, it's
cravenness.
It don't
How
make
can you
sense.
turn down and he's gonna go for free, bro? Hold on, and he's gonna go for free in 6 months' time, bro.
Man, I'm just doing some mad business anyway. So, but either way, guys, you got an idea of our passion. We need to hit things off because there's plenty more things to talk about. Right, but first of all, guys, were you impressed about the how Ollie's sneakily gone with the old men up front?
Bro, I called it.
Yeah, we said it. We said it in the last thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
You always got to resort back to when the dude is a fan, he always goes back to the old faithfuls. That's what he does. That's his game plan every time.
If
He
it
did
don't
surprise
work,
me.
don't work. I'll go back to the old folk. I'll go to Fergie's way.
Yeah. He's gone back to the 3-5-2 play, but it worked for him though, because at least he had a tackle in the midfield, which he hasn't had for like 2 months. You know what I mean? So at least.
You know what happened?
Yeah.
I tell you what happened, Melo. I Instagram messaged him, and I says, Ollie, I'm an Arsenal fan, yeah. I'm on my PS4 playing pro, yeah. And I've just took over Man United. I'm managing Man United, and this is my team. And this was my team. My team was the back three was obviously the Gary in goal. It was Varane, Eric Bailly, and Big Ed Maguire on the left. And then forget my wing backs now. Forget them. I've gone in midfield. I've gone Van der Beek and Matic to see Van der Beek, CM.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Up and down.
Yeah.
And then my three, up front now. So I got my 3 and then my 2. So I got my 3 now. My 3 was Pogba in the middle, Rashford, Sancho, and up top Ronaldo and Cavani. I gave it to Ollie. Bro. That's what That's what I said, Ollie. I'm trying to give you a hand there, and I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm just saying.
Bro.
You know, I'm trying to help the cause. You know what I mean?
It's to be honest, guys. You know, Cavani and Ronaldo. You can see the experience. Beautiful finish by Ronaldo, and then Cavani.
And there's a certain sharpness in terms of in front of goal that Cavani has. Yet I don't see any other striker, because he's not like a Ronaldo or Messi, where he's like could really be more seen as an attacking forward. He's an out and out striker. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Man.
At the same time, we're talking Man United should have bought this, that. You've got Cavani, and I don't understand. See, and this is again the Ronaldo effect, bringing Ronaldo to the club effect. This is the problem what we were talking about. We addressed the.
But look at Ronaldo finish as well, though. That finish at Ronaldo as well. Both of them finishes were on point.
No. That on point.
But here is the problem for you, Melo and Roger. Here, that like I said before.
Here we go.
You needed United to lose. Seriously, you needed United to lose because. You needed United to lose because, like I was saying, what you had there was 2 weak teams playing against each other. United weren't playing spectacular. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They weren't playing spectacular, but they came against a very poor, team. They didn't play any better than what they played against Liverpool. Bro, do you know what I'm saying? So if it was Man United versus City over the weekend, that would have been another smash.
That may be lights out, man. And when you get Atalanta as well, bro. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, at the same time, Ollie, some reason when it comes to the top teams, more time still, Ollie pulls it out the back. I don't know how he does it. We've got City in our back pocket for the last how many years? I don't know how he does it.
Well, we said how he does it.
Sorry, guys, you're not talking. You're not talking to me. You're talking to Melo.
That's why.
It's blessed, bro. It's a blessed youth, Ollie. Ollie Solskjaer is blessed. Bro, from when you seen the goal against Bayern. Ollie Solskjaer is a blessed youth. He's a blessed youth, bro. He's a blessed youth. Ollie Solskjaer is that geezer. He'll walk out to the outside. You'll walk past the same place, and Ollie will spot £100 on the floor. You walk past it all day. That's Ollie Solskjaer. That's how he's that jammy kind of geezer.
He's got an anointing, man.
Yeah, man, it's that Gary Lineker
They need to
spirit.
call for such a time as this, man. I'm telling you.
It's a Gary
And the
Lineker.
setup part.
It's Gary Lineker. But listen, guys. Listen.
The part, you know.
Listen. I don't want to focus too much on Liverpool. I want to whiz through these results that we had in the weekend anyway, still here, because times will go out quick on us. But listen, guys, let's kick off with the results. First of all, on this program right here, we witnessed Mr. Anthony Young cursing Arsenal for a goalkeeper they spent money for. How does it feel now?
Bro,
Let the goal in yet.
Let me tell you something. Aaron Ramsdale, I salute you, my brother. Salute.
You got some upstyle coming your way,
But
bro.
at the same time, I don't take back my talk. for the money that we spent on him, we could have got a more experienced and seasoned keeper. That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Because we could have got Kyler Navas, we went through the list already, you know, big top quality keepers. You know what I mean? So, but 30 million for Ramsdale, it looks a bargain now for what he's doing. He's doing. Because I heard man yesterday saying that Rio Ferdinand saying he's putting Pickford under pressure.
Yeah. For real.
Putting Pickford under pressure. And Everton are 2-0 down now. They took 5 against Watford.
Yeah, man.
Come on, bro.
Nah,
Come
man.
on, bro.
It's one of the ones where it's kind of peak, man. But nah, salute to Arsenal. Arsenal did what?
Going back to Arsenal, it was a good performance because, bro, I'm a group stuff, and I'm saying, bro, I'm happy with a point at Leicester. Bro, come on.
Yeah.
Leicester, bro.
The point is, the Gooners are, you know what I mean? At least they're being firm now. You know what I mean? They're getting some sort of flow to what they're doing. That's the difference, you know what I mean? And at least you're getting results now, more regular. And move up the table quick and fast.
You know, bro, the start was hard. The start was always hard, bro. It doesn't matter, the start was hard. But, you know, things seem to appear to be going in the right direction. But, bro, you know, I'm not overly gassed by those little idiot wins, to be quite honest. Good win, I'll take the win at Leicester, massive result. But see, Saturday now, these are the games now we'll struggle, we'll drill 2-2, 3-3 with Watford or something daft like that. And that's the problem. That's the problem with Arsenal. They got that. They need to get the balance, man. They need to get the balance.
A lot of top teams, though, a lot of top teams do the same thing. They're going to have some shaky results against some random.
Yeah, I think at times it's like they go to certain games with a disrespect kind of. We're only playing Brighton, so we don't really have to turn up, and you know what I mean. And then 2-2s now, boom. You know what I mean? One of those. But as I said, great result. You looked good. Aaron Ramsdale was obviously the standout performance. But as I said, massive win because I didn't expect that. And if Arsenal fans are honest, not many people could honestly say they saw them going to Leicester and keeping a clean sheet as well. Come on.
Coming out, but there's somebody else who did another trip from South London all the way to Manchester, pop down Mellows, had a little food at Mellows and went into Manchester Stadium.
I don't told you about Captain Invincible, you know, but don't tell him, you know.
Listen,
don't
man.
tell him the star. Captain Invincible is the real deal, fam.
Bro.
He's the real deal. He's got them, and you see, because there's no added pressure on Crystal Palace. He's nice. He's nice. See, if he's at Arsenal now, it's pressure. But Crystal Palace is nice. He's building, and I'm telling you, watch out for Michael Elise. You see when he starts, when that Elise starts on the rise, watch out, man. And my Bridgen's coming back now. Izzy's coming back now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So he's going to get integrated as well. He's saying Crystal Palace, you know, my second team. Don't tell him.
Listen,
don't tell
I
him.
like the black teams, man. All blacks. One time. I like them.
But guys, this is showing another 2 problems for Pep. We already talked about that Jesus is not strong enough up front, yeah? We already know about striker situation. Well, Pep,
Jesus again.
Jesus can do anything, play any position.
But listen, a problem with Pep, he always does something stupid tactically. Yeah? Why are you playing Ruben Diaz next to Laporte when you got Stones on the bench? Yeah? You got Stones on the bench, yeah? Why are you playing a centre midfielder in defence? It's he played Ruben Diaz next to next to Laporte. No, sorry. You see Laporte and Ruben Diaz. This is the problem. Sorry, my bad. The problem was that they're having is they're saying that basically Laporte's getting murdered by defenders. He got sent off and whatever. And what they're saying, Stones has played brilliant last season next to Ruben Diaz, but has not played this season yet. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like, he's continued doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like Laporte. It's like he's had a phone call from the Spanish team and said, listen, he's Spanish now. He needs to play every game because we need to get him ready for the World Cup. It's like he's had that call from his boy Luis Enrique and said, yo, you have to play Laporte. And
it must be a training issue. It's got to be a training issue because Stones has to. As much as I really rate that boy there, but he still deserves to be. You know, I mean, he deserves to be playing regular. You know what I mean? He's been doing bits.
John Stones, this is the problem with Pep, and this is what I've said. I think Pep's very arrogant as a manager. But because he's Pep, people don't really see it, but he's very arrogant in his actions. Not what he says, but his actions. Like he says, that Champions League final, look at the team he picks. Only Pep would do something like, because he thinks he's like to say, I can do these random daft decisions and still win. With that good,
man.
You know what I mean? Kind of thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He kind of comes across like he's doing that, and I think for me, the biggest issue, apart from the John Stones, good point, Raj, because John Stones has to play next to Diaz. You can't break. That's like having Vidic and Ferdinand last season, and then you take out Ferdinand and you're playing
Johnny Evans.
Phil Jones, you get what I'm saying? You know, you take out Virgil van Dijk, and you play
Gomez.
Gomez or something like that. Personally, I'd rate Gomez. I know you lot don't, but I think Gomez is half decent, but one of them. But going back to the thing, I just think it's just daft. Pep being arrogant again, just like he's arrogant enough to think we can win the league without centre forward again. He's off his rock, fam. I'm telling you now, fam.
Yeah, man.
If Fingy Bob, don't get me wrong, they've played big teams, Man City, and they've come up. They had a good game against Liverpool. They boxed up Chelsea, turned over Arsenal. They got United this week, I think. They turn up in the big games, but they've lost to Tottenham and they've lost to Crystal Palace.
And this is the thing that against Crystal Palace, I think that was the wrong team to do any kind of experimentation against, because Vieira's got them guys playing football, And if you watch the last few games, them man have been playing confident in the way they attack, defend, everything. So they've come into this game thinking, you know what, we're doing really well, and they're on a hype. So for you to be experimenting against a team which are fully believing in themselves right now, you're asking for trouble.
Reggie, as I said to you before, think about it now. You're in the change room on a Saturday afternoon. It's 2:45. You got Patrick World Cup winning Vieira talking to you. You're listening, fam. When he's saying, Marcus, you're the best midfielder in the country, go and prove it. You're working out thinking Patrick Vieira thinks I'm the best midfielder in the country, bro.
Yeah, man.
World Cup winning Patrick Vieira, captain invincible, might have grown up as an Arsenal fan, looking up to him and all them kind of things there. You know what I mean? That man's telling you, so you can see that. You can see that how they play. Because that Conor Gallagher geezer, bruv, team's gonna be looking after him.
Yeah, man.
He's up and down. He's a box-to-box midfielder.
He's good, man. He's good. He's another Chelsea.
Box-to-box. He's one of those kind of players. I can see him going to a top team. You know what I mean? So he's good. As I said, Elise, he was at Reading last year. He was only a youth, the French geezer. Very good player. Very technically gifted. You got the Edouard up front. Put Benteke on his toes. Benteke's looking like a player again.
Yeah, man.
Wilf's just Wilf. They got that left back Mitchell. Is the next geezer to look out for. They got the centre half from Chelsea, the black brother. Another black brother from Chelsea.
Man. Yeah, man.
He's got a good, and considering he had to change, he had to get in a lot of them players because a lot of players went through the door and that. Gary Cahill left, Townsend left, some big ballers, Van Arnold left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some decent players Crystal Palace let go of, to be fair.
But he's come through with something decent, man. But I'm going to flip through some more scores though, guys, yeah? But the interesting one, the other one as well, that's quite interesting here was, we did say that, Anthony, we did say that, when Lakoko got injured. Yeah, we're not bothered about Werner. We're like, ooh, there's gonna be problems. Yo, Chelsea's just mashing up teams like it's for joke, man.
Exactly. Again,
teams.
They're proving that. Okay, Lukaku. We're not just about Lukaku. We're not just not about Lukaku. Remember, we won the Champions League without Lukaku.
Yeah, remember that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we was a decent team in the league without Lukaku last season. Tuchel's had this is his first full season now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's starting from the top. So, let's be real. Does it really surprise us where Chelsea are? No. Not really.
No. He's done a good job, but he's got like Hertz as well. He's got a decent squad, of players, and he's got players coming in. Hudson-Odoi.
Listen, my man's got Ross Barkley and all them man's coming off bench. Hudson-Odoi, Loftus Cheek. You know what I mean? He's got some ballers at his disposal still.
No, he's done cool. I'll let Marcus explain to us what happened at Anfield.
Another game that I called actually, because Brighton seemed to beat Liverpool's booby team. I remember back in the years back, it used to be Wimbledon, but Brighton seemed to be the team that every time Liverpool come up against, they seem to struggle. And the thing about Brighton, regardless of what you might say about them, they're one of those teams that they'll run you down for 90 minutes. There's no like we're 2-0 down, there's just like part of the bus. 90 minutes, they'll just run you down. And I wasn't surprised. Like I said, I called it. There's a number of matches I called, and I said, you know what? Despite what Liverpool been doing, we always seem to flop against Brighton. And even when we went to 2-0 down, that's why you man didn't see me say nothing in the group. Because I'm thinking, we were really 2-0, yeah, right? But this is Brighton. And I knew something was going to happen. That's why I didn't say nothing. And lo and behold, it did. So, we're still in a good position in the league. In a way, I'm kind of glad that it happened, because I don't Liverpool to like rest on their laurels, and I still think that we need to bring in a couple guys. And I think a result like this could probably show to Klopp, you know what, we haven't really got a plan B as such. We've got one or two players which can come in and be like for like swap, but other than that, get rid of Liverpool's first 11. We haven't got like another 6 great players that can just come off the bench. I don't think we've got some young guys which are learning their craft, and 1 or 2 decent guys. The only swap for swap I can see there is literally Jota and Firmino, and in our midfield, we've got obviously Keita, Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago. So like when one of them comes off, another guy will just come in and take the place. But other than that, I don't feel Liverpool have enough to back. They've been very fortunate this season so far, because they always have a season like last season where you have 2-3 man injuries. We're in problems. We've got serious problems because there is no backup.
No, I hear that. Well, I'm going to keep moving, guys. I'm going to keep moving. We've seen Southampton get squeezed over Watford. That's going to be up and down for Watford. One win, and we have to keep it moving. It's good to see Rafinha and Rodriguez. Rodriguez? Is that his name? For Rodrigo, for Leeds. It's good to see them two guys banging 2 goals against Norwich. Do you reckon Norwich can survive?
No.
Straight.
There's not enough about them, and it's sad to say, because they've got 1 or 2 ballers which I really like. I like Cantwell and some of them other man there, but as on the whole, they right now their squad and the way they play, they're a championship.
To tell you the truth, the problem with I think Norwich personally have showed a lack of ambition. Yeah. Because they come up, they go down, they come up, they go down. They don't look to stay, to try. They just come up, look like they're going to just take the experience, take the money, go down, and reinvest the money, the parachute payment. The plan is to get back up as quick as possible, so the parachute payments don't really get as less, and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? But they don't really look like they're going to try and, like, when Fulham came up, they spent a bag of dough.
Yeah, man.
And it gave you the up to, at least they're trying.
Yeah.
Kind of work all the time, but at least they look like they were trying. Yeah. But Norwich don't seem to be trying. They took a couple of players off Chelsea, Man United on loan. Williams and the little boy midfield, Scottish youth from Chelsea. But they don't. For me, you know, as Campbell, he's okay. You know. But yeah,
got a few cute ballers, but it's like too little, too late. You know what I mean? It's just like
I just don't think they tried. You know, Bournemouth tried. They invested. This Norwich don't seem to like they've tried to, you know, invest really.
Yeah, it's like when you go to them youth tournaments, and there's always that team that's just happy to be there, playing a bit of ball.
Yeah. We're glad to be here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Great season. That's what they like. Norwich just say, yeah, we'll go. Taking the experienced lads, you know, you're playing up against some of the greatest players in the world, and just enjoy it. You know, you might not never get here again, but you know, you should be saying, you know, lads, let's try and stay there, man. Let's feel that we belong. Huddersfield, even Huddersfield had a second season.
Yeah,
and you know what gets on my nerves as well, because the thing that their manager always does, not just him, George, but I don't like to hear any manager say that when they start going on about, oh well, they got world-class players or they got these players. I think to myself, you got 11 men. They've got 11 men. Do you know what I'm saying? Just go out the team and play some proper ball. Do you know what I'm saying? You put your foot in somewhere. Just
this is what I'm saying. But man's making an excuse. You got money. Go to Delia and say, give me some of the cooking money and let's go and invest in some players. You understand? I'm not telling you to go, but we can go to our Chelsea and get some of them little youths who are not getting a game and say, listen, we'll give you good money for them players there.
Yeah, man.
And you know, they could have got a Tammy Abraham before he bust. They could have got him. You know what I mean? They could have got them kind of players, you know, you're not really going to make it at Chelsea. Look, now he's had to go. You know, the other one is at Milan, he's had to go. You could have got them players before they had to go Milan, before, you know, they had to go there. You could have got them. Team like Norwich, because you're a Premiership team, you can offer them regular Premiership football.
Bring them in and then
you know what I mean? And go to them clubs, the Arsenals, the Man Uniteds, the Man Cities, with them fringe players, the ones who are good enough, but because they're at Man City, they'll never get that real opportunity. Yeah. But you can come in with a good geezer, good eye for talent, and go and snap them geezers and come to Norwich, give you a 3-year contract. Listen, use Norwich as a stepping stone. We're happy with that, but come to Norwich. Then Norwich can build up a little thing, keep themselves in the Premiership for 2, 3, 4 years, and keep moving forward, evolving. Yeah, man. Like Brighton, look at Brighton. Brighton don't look like they're going down anytime soon,
bro. Yeah, and you know, fair play to the 100% fair play to. Last thing I want to just look at, guys, and the results, and I want to flip over to some of the European games that are coming up, and what's happening in Europe as well. I think it's some tasty things happening in Europe. The 3-1, the 4-1 by West Ham. Is West Ham going to be a problem this season?
I said it, bro, in the last game. When you guys told me who's your top 4, I said to you, Man United are going to struggle against West Ham. I think I mentioned Everton there. I'm not too sure about them, but West Ham, seriously, whatever Moyes is giving them guys to drink over there,
Well,
other teams need it, man.
He is, and Antonio. I think what's been good for Antonio is that he's had to rest over the summer and just get that body back up, because the man took off his top, like after the game, and Antonio's like some bodybuilder, like flex, man, massive, and the little boy Ben Johnson, man. But I think, still, they caused when it's like West Ham versus Villa, they're like the same colours, isn't it? It's like the London version versus the Birmingham version.
Battle of the Clareton Blues,
Battle of the Clareton Blues, man. Then you got Burnley from Manchester. So for me, I think that West Ham, I think they were a bit lucky though, because I think Villa, when they went down to 10 men, they had some good chances when they went down to 10 men and could have won the game. Could have, would have, should have, bro. Could have, would have, should have. Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can only beat what's in front of you. West Ham done it. Not many teams will go to Villa Park and dust them out 4-1.
No. They got the passion behind them. And like I said, Villa just needs to get moving again. I don't really have too much fuss about them. I think they just need to get moving again. And again, it's all about strikers who can put the ball in the back of the net, and that's what Vieira's done by getting Eduardo You know, he got the Eduardo. He said, "Listen, I just need a goal scorer. Forget all the build-up play and all the back to goal rubbish. Yeah, I need somebody to put the ball in the back of the net who's hungry, who can drop his shoulder and do that. And Watkins doesn't do that for me. Watkins is a good player. But
Watkins is a good player, bro.
He's a good player, bro. But he's not. He's a winger. He's a hard.
Yeah.
See what it is, guys. I was looking to this. Look at Cavani and Ronaldo. Yeah, and they're experienced players. But let's go back into our days and how we looked at strikers. Yeah, strikers didn't work as much as obviously these new young breeds. Yeah, but expectations of these young strikers is to work hard before you can score a goal. You could be a Gary Lineker back in our day and be successful as long as you put the ball in the back of the net. You know what I mean? And do all this. I touched the ball 4 times. My friend said he went to watch Ronaldo at Villa Park, and he said the man touched the ball 3 times and scored 2 goals. You know what I mean? And come off the pitch. And it's that mentality, like they expect the footballers to run the channels, check his meter runs, and do all this. So the striker today is not about scoring goals. It's about running the channels and pressing the press. Triggering the press. It's not about putting the ball. When you saw Cavani and Ronaldo, you saw 2 warriors who just know how to just play like strikers. You know what I'm saying? And that's me.
There's a classic saying where they say that, you know, how does it go? Class is permanent and something like that. Yeah. And that's the thing is, when you got 2 class strikers, they're not going to necessarily need. They might have their off game, but they're not going to need 5-6 touches to give you something. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to like be on the board. And that's one thing that when they used to say about Rooney when he used to have some of these off games that they still leave him on because he's one of them guys. But you give him the chance.
Yeah, man.
He'll finish you.
The way forward for Ali, he's got to play Cavani and Ronaldo, bro. He has to.
He's got no choice, bro. You know.
As simple as that, bro.
But you know what's going to happen, innit? Next game, he's not going to do that.
Going back to what you're saying, though, like Raj saying, like
striker,
how they played football about strikers. I think it's all about it because I was watching match of the day. I don't know if you've seen it, and obviously Reece James scored the 2 goals.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I heard Gary Lineker say probably one of the best right backs in the world, and I was like, hold on. Why do you rate him as one of the best right backs in the world? Not through his defending. Yeah, man. This is the problem.
It's Arnold syndrome.
He might be great going forward and he can score a goal and you've got a shot at him, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Can he defend? Is the question. That's what you pay to do. And this is what I'm saying. This is where things have shifted nowadays and people are looking on too much. Listen, the strikers about scoring goals. That was all about. It's not about how many, I like to assist and that. Shut up, man. It's about putting the ball in the net. That's what you are.
Yeah, man.
Defender is about, bro, Arsenal used to say, Arsenal used to have, that's what they say, clean sheets. That was their boat.
Yeah,
we get clean sheet bonus.
Course. Yeah, man.
Clean sheet bonus. And that's what
but it's done now, isn't it, though? It's like, using Arsenal as an example, gone are the days of, having side backs like your Ashley Coles, which could run down the wing and still defend. Or like, Bayern Munich with like man like Philipp Lahm. And you don't get side backs like that no more. It's all about, can you go forward and whip that ball in? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The emphasis is not on defending now. Like, look, all right then, for instance, teams nowadays, what game was I watching the other day? And he says, I was watching the Championship, and it was Queen's Park Rangers playing the other day, Nottingham Forest. And I don't know if you remember Adoma. He used to play for Middlesbrough. Adoma. And they were saying, like, the manager likes to play him. He's a winger, Adoma, but he likes to play him as a wing back.
Yes. The wing back things, yeah.
They like to play the wingers as Ashley Cole, Ashley Young, the next one example, winger, wing back. Now he's more famous as a wing back, as defender, than a winger. People forget that he's a winger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a load of them coming through now. Like
there's a load of them now.
Yeah,
like Marx says, though, to concentrate. It's not about defending. Now, if we was coming up now playing football, I'd be looking like, I wouldn't mind playing that wing back role, because it's like playing a winger and I just have to whip it in, forget about defensive duties. That's not on my remit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, 100%.
But when we was coming through, you played left back, Bro, it was a bonus if you went past the halfway line. You was treading water.
No, 100%, bro, 100%. Now, 100%, and I think that I know we sound like a bunch of old fogies, and when people said, "Oh, back in my day, Jimmy Greaves," and back in our days when we were growing up, but on 100% real, football is more about fitness and health than it is now about technical ability, and there's technical abilities, techers, but that brain, the game management, and it's like
you mean in England?
Oh yeah, true in England, because to be honest, I've been watching a lot of Serie A, guys. I'm gonna flip over to Serie A because that's getting a bit messy out there right about now.
It's getting a bit tasty again.
It's getting a bit messy. It's getting a bit messy around here because I have to salute
Milan.
Yeah, so say Milan.
Milan are going on with things. What's going on with Juventus?
This is what I'm saying. So let's first get into it because you have to. Don't want to have a little bit of focus point on Milan now. So Milan has mixed as from last season now, guys, and this is what we've seen before. You have an experienced striker and he beds in a young striker behind them. No pressure on the young striker, so the young striker knows that I've got a season or two. They got that Ruben guy from 2 seasons with Ruben, I think it's Ruben Leao, and he got him in, and he said, "No, this season learn off Zlatan. I'm gonna get Zlatan in, and you learn from him." Last season, man barely scored. He couldn't even, he was running around like a headless chicken. Now you got him, Zlatan, and Giroud. Yeah, and watch out for that youth now, that Portuguese youth, because he's learning from 2 proper strikers. You know what I'm saying? So he understands. Hold on a second. I need to put the ball in the back of the net. Zlatan scored. Listen, man, the man scored. Yeah, if it wasn't for Messi and Ronaldo, he'll be seen as one of the greatest ever. I think them two just clouded over the whole.
You know what? I think. Sorry to quick, Marcus. I don't think Zlatan. They don't give him the props he deserves. To be quite honest.
Yeah.
They don't give him the props he deserves, because when you talk about the great footballers, if you really don't name Zlatan, really and truly, his name doesn't really come up how it should, and truly.
Yeah. Special baller.
You know what I mean? He's a great. I mean, he's what, 40, 41, 40 now, isn't he?
40. He's going to 40, bro, and he's playing
40 now, and he looks exactly like when he was 25.
Bro, absolutely brilliant, man. And he's got a beautiful technique. You can't get the ball off him because he's almost 7 foot. You know what I'm saying?
It's the strength. You see, the thing with Zlatan though, people don't think because he looks so skinny, but because remember the martial arts.
Yeah.
So he knows how to hold off a man. He knows how to hold off a man with certain body parts, and you know what I mean. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. It's very deceptive in strength.
But you know what? It shocked me is that but you have to say Milan is causing a problem, and also at the same time, this is where we down. And listen, guys, we're gonna salute our brothers here. Napoli now has got his brother up front, and Koulibaly is coming true right now, still showing his worth still. Yeah, even though he got sent off on the weekend, unfortunately, we're playing too soft. And this is what I'm saying to Italy has now wised up and now said, you know what, guys. Every team needs to have we need to get them into the team. We might get a little monkey noises, but we have to deal with that because we need to have it's like look at our boy there, Mourinho. He said, listen, Timmy, listen, I need a black striker who can run. Yo, you know what I'm saying? These guys must be scared of you if you come over here. They see your hairstyle, boom, they're scared of you. And you know what I'm saying? In Italy, they can't. It's like, Anthony, it's always been chess in Italy. It's always been chess. Nobody said, apart from like George Weah, said, let me just
let's
do a boom. Let me just try a black brother who's strong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not a proper finisher, but causing problems, absolute problems in the league. You know what I'm saying? And what hasn't Juventus got up front? Yeah, they got my guy, but he's the other guys are flowing, man, right now. They got
some soft black geezers, bro. There's them black geezers, some black Cuadrado. And
Mackenzie.
Geezer.
He's alright, Mackenzie's alright though, bro.
He's a decent player. I won't knock him. He's a decent player.
But I don't think he's a Juve player.
Bro, he's not Juve. He's Juventus, bro.
Yeah, no.
That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the same kind of thing, like what we say about man, like maybe Lingard or some of them guys. That like, are they really United quality?
Yeah, exactly. Want to stay at United? Of course, you want to stay at United, but you're not United. you're not on the level of Bruno Fernandes. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think Jesse should still go back to West Ham because he could be the missing.
100.
Yeah. No, bro.
Bring back Jesse to West Ham, and if he goes on like he did, woo!
That's why Man United's not going to sell him there, mate. They'll sell him to Bayern Munich or Borussia Dortmund, man, straight.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Jesse definitely going back now because United trying to battle West Ham for that position, man.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't going back to no West Ham. But go back to Serie A. You've got Napoli. You've got Milan on top there. Inter sneaking back in there. Now, something Anthony's, I think we spoke about this, I'm sure it was you, Anthony, said that they can't do anything. You can't replace Lakoko with Dzeko. Yeah?
Yeah.
Dzeko's doing all right, you know, bro.
Yeah, bro, he'll do all right. He's a snail, though, and he's totally different to Lukaku, where they could just put it up to Lukaku. Lukaku was like a bulldozer running through certain defenses. He just charged through, bro.
Yeah, that's what they don't like.
Go where Dzeko, and he misses a lot of sitters. Dzeko, but as I says, he'll do all right in Serie A. It won't be too much of a problem because they got runners, they got Luciano, they can bring on Sanchez. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've got that Correca geezer from Lazio. They got on loan.
How did Italy defies logic, bro. One thing in Italy, the big clubs loan each other players like it's for joke.
Yeah. They got great relationships. It's not like over here.
Bro,
they just don't care. They just say, you know what? Yeah,
we have Gerrard for 2 seasons, and you can have him back. Imagine Ferguson doing that with Liverpool. He could never get away with that. But in Italy, first they just loan big ballers like it's for joke. You know what I'm saying? It just defies absolute logic. But it's good to see black players doing a fantastic job in Italy. Fantastic, man, absolutely fantastic. So for me, it's good to see them out there. Anthony, who you reckon will win it, man?
What? Serie A?
Yeah, because it's getting messy, bro. Because Juventus getting clapped up.
It's too early to call at the moment.
You have to wait till Christmas, innit? You have to wait till after Christmas.
I think realistically, Napoli, Milan, Inter. It's between them three. I can't see Juventus coming back into because there's too much. They can't afford to drop any more points, really. But then again, they're on. I think it's 7 points. I think there was 7 points. There could be 7 points behind fourth place.
Yeah. But I think the 16 points off the top, man. Something madness like that, bro.
And that's too much to claw back already. Because I can't see Milan them and all that losing like that. Yeah, man. So realistically, I think it's between the two Milan clubs. Yeah. Napoli historically always fade at the end anyway. Yeah. So I think.
You can't call it, bro, because you don't know if Milan. But the thing is, with Milan now, this is the thing is, if you have strikers,
and also you've got January summer sales.
Well. Yeah. But the thing is, guys, when you have strikers. More than Ferguson's proved it. When you have too many strikers, they got Zlatan, they got the Ruben young guy, and you got Giroud. You got.
But he's playing on the wing, that Ruben is. He plays out wide left.
Yeah. He comes in power, but his future's gonna be up front. But he's learning off them big man there. So when you got Zlatan and Giroud, they're just going for these experienced strikers, and they do the job. They score the goals. Giroud scored the goal in the week, and when you bring on Zlatan on the afternoon, he knows that they can't play week in, week out, but they can measure the games and get through. So I'm quite interested. Obviously, you can tell I'm a Milan fan. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's actually cool. But talking about, I want to finish off on this note, guys. Yeah, Barcelona. Management. Okay, we started with management. Our Sakiko, and we're going to our Clasico, and Koeman got out of our Clasico. Just about still, What's your thoughts on the whole situation at Barcelona? Do you have any love towards it? Because Barcelona's giving us so much love when it comes to football. We see so much great managers and great players coming from Barcelona. We talk about the Rivaldos, the Ronaldinhos. You know what I'm saying? The Romario. Is it a case I need a Brazilian in the team? But how are you feeling about Barcelona?
Marcus, I'll let you talk, man.
Okay. I don't know if you guys agree, but for me, I think there's always a period where the top teams go through this kind of like change where they're just like not the team that we know or grew up loving and stuff like that. We've seen it in Milan and those teams over there as well. And I'm not surprised to see it with Barcelona. There's even there's only so long that Barcelona could have continued the way they were going on in terms of the players they've been in, the spend that they were doing here, right? Before there's going to be an impact. Do you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, don't forget that, especially when we look at the Barcelonas from before, all that kind of generation of players,
all gone.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even just talking about the great players that we grew up watching, but also there's a certain mindset of a certain type of player, which I think is lacking in football in general these days. When you talk about playing against man like Iniesta and Xavi in the midfield, it wasn't just the skill of these guys, but it was their mentality as players, right? That made a massive difference. And I think in football these days, there's a lack of that same kind of mentality where it's just like there's a natural. The best way to put it is I see this generation that we've got now as your social media generation, where that generation there was your football, passion, love, all about the game generation. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and I think Barca just going through. I mean, I think there's definitely problems there because I've seen that through the selection of players that they brought in. Because I didn't understand the reason why they brought in Kun. Don't get me wrong, Kun's a great player, but he's not like he's young and still banging how many goals every season. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, they're talking about Van der Beek now, isn't it? Van der Beek, they're trying to get on loan and all this business, man.
I feel they had to. Barcelona had to go through this period that they're going through now. I think they'll recover, but I almost feel like that there's a certain way that they built the club, and now they had to kind of like wash away everything and restart again. Kind of like what Ajax had to do. Everyone knows Ajax were great football. They went through a period where they weren't doing nothing, and suddenly Ajax seemed to be bringing ballers back again. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So. I don't know.
It's like there's always addressing the period. It's like seasons kind of change, man. You know what I'm saying? And we see what's going on. But it's amazing when it comes to I think Real Madrid's got an unfair advantage because I always feel like there's a government behind Real Madrid.
Firstly, I'll say big up Ala Madrid, Madridista. Always have been, always will be. Secondly, I have to agree with my astute brethren Marcus. Barcelona, for me, again, I'm good. I'm glad what's happening to them, because when they had the black geezer at the helm, running things, Frank Rijkaard, they didn't give him his flowers, fam. They didn't give him the flowers he deserved. They don't even talk about him when they talk about him. You don't even talk about Frank Rijkaard. Frank Rijkaard brought home the European Cup. They haven't won it from since Koeman scored the goal. Frank Rijkaard brought it home. Exactly. Who do you have? A black superstar at number 10.
Yep.
Ronaldinho. But they kind of palm him off now because they're Messi. They kind of palm off that black period of Barcelona when blacks were running with Eto'o and Henry and the black geezers were going on with things.
Rivaldo,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rivaldo.
Yeah.
Iguodala's came in and made a cameo. Black people going on with things at Barca, but they don't really give them the props that they deserve, bro. You get what I'm saying? Especially for me, a legend like Frank Rijkaard. Frank Rijkaard is legend, fam.
Yeah, man.
You understand? He's legend. Go to Italy, he's legend. Go to Holland, he's legend. Go to Catalonia, he's supposed to be legend.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
He's supposed to, when you say Frank Rijkaard, you know them clubs in this thing, we can bring back why don't they bring back Frank Rijkaard?
You know what? I'm gonna I'll just cut in quickly. Then you cut back on. But I'm agreeing about 100%. I mean, if you go over to Spain now and you ask 100 Barca fans to name their top players of all time, I would be surprised if you see one black player in there. They'll name you everybody else.
Whitewash it, man. The whitewash
it, sun, but and that's regardless of how good they're doing. That's what I wanted to say to add on to what.
It's true, bro. You know. Look at Ansu Fati. It must be burning him that he's the black geezer, the number 10.
Yeah.
To save Spanish football. It must be a real hurt for them. I mean, look at the European Championships. Did Traore get a game? Did he get a game?
Bro,
I don't think he did.
Man got
they were struggling in certain games. They struggled.
He needed the pace.
If they brought him on, it would have been a different kettle of fish.
Bro, listen. Who finishes better than Morata or Traore? As far as I'm concerned, Morata can't finish. He's not a finisher.
Not anymore. Back in the day, he was. I don't know what happened to him once he left Atletico.
He just lost his mojo. It's just like, you know, the ones where like Torres. You know, Torres when he
I think it's from when he went to Chelsea.
Yeah. He
When he went to Chelsea,
at least Torres came over to Liverpool and he was doing things still.
But then that season,
Morata never really done nothing over here.
Yeah, no.
Didn't do a thing.
But
you know what's interesting, that they are saying that they're talking to Xavi at the moment, innit, for Barca, so that would be interesting.
Well, the deal's done. The deal's done, and it'll get announced November the 4th or something like that. But the deal's done, but I can't say anything other than Xavi.
Yeah. That's been made for him, bro. It's been set up for him, and they have this idea that they can just bring out people in the academy and just bring them through and just know about.
An idea. It's been proven. They've done it. They've done it time and time again. Tried and trusted, innit?
Yeah.
But like you said, you know, I've got no problem with that. Pep was a great manager, and he had a great bunch of players who came through at the right time, and he molded them in the way that the Barca way.
Yeah.
As I said before that, when there was buying people, Frank Rijkaard never had no management job. Prior to that, went to Barcelona and did what he did.
Yeah, man.
Did what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Everton looking like they're getting back in this one.
Yeah, no, it's 2-1 now to Wolves now, innit? Everton just scored. Akacha's cousin nephew scored, innit? Awubi. You know
Alex Iwobi.
Yeah. Same as
woeful. Alex Iwoeful.
Oh, because it was
but just as a quick touch, that's what I'm talking about in terms of managers. Yeah, if you're going to bring back an ex-player, it has to be someone on the level of a Xavi. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what Arsenal should have done.
Right.
Okay.
When you're talking about that level, who are you talking about? You're talking about Captain Invincible. Even if he says, you know what, we're giving Tony Adams a run out, or that says, scratch my head, but I can see where you're going. It's Tony Adams.
It's Tony Adams, isn't it?
Tony Adams. You know what I mean? Certain man carry that pedigree.
Yeah.
Get me? But as I says, Vieira, I always think Vieira, people say, Henry, and I just don't think Henry's manager. I just don't think he's the manager. I just don't.
He's a coach, right? He's a striker coach, man. He's a striker coach. You know
I don't think he's a manager. I just think if he goes to management, I think, you know, if it went and it goes wrong, like Ali's a legend, and if it goes wrong, you see, this is why Man United is struggling to sack him, because of that sentiment, because of who he is.
Yeah, all day, every day.
That sentiment, it's that sentiment, you know what I mean? Even Liverpool didn't have sentiment when they sacked Dalglish.
See, the thing is, for me, Oli was a good player, but was he on the levels of your Vieiras and Xavi's?
No.
He wasn't on that level, but because of Solskjaer won it. Because of that.
Champions League final.
Man.
Oli doesn't have to do nothing again. Just for that moment alone, fam, he is legend. Oli legend. You go up the stand, you see Oli legend.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Marcus,
Solskjaer's won it. And to be fair to him though, he used to come on and score some big goals still.
Yeah. Good for
United. He come on and United are losing. Oli will come on and score 2.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
He literally put the super in super sub.
He was the original super sub. The original super sub was David Fairclough. The original super sub was David Fairclough for Liverpool back in the day.
No, he was good.
The next geezer called David Johnson. No,
Mark Robbins was the original one for me for Man United. The original super sub. He'll bring him on and he'll say Ferguson gets saved all the time. But also, like I said, it's like a Perry Groves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I didn't even know he was an Arsenal player until they said it. You know what I mean? It's he used to come on now. You know what I'm saying? It talks like he's a big Arsenal baller. But only Anthony can tell me.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't knock him.
You know what I'm saying? So it's something there. So but anyway, guys, hopefully, like I said, guys, you're listening in. We got the European games coming up, and we got Man City. Melo's off the screen right now, so I can be my honest truth. I was almost laughing when Melo was talking about what score it could be about Man United's got a chance against Man City. As far as I'm concerned, people, I'm saying here first, I didn't see nothing from Man United to give me any confidence towards the Man City game, and that's just me being straight.
I'll be honest with you. It's the derbies, like the North London derbies, like the Merseyside derbies.
Bro, Liverpool's more passionate, bro, and they had no passion.
Form goes out the window, but to be real, bro, you can't really say that because at the end of the day, right now, Man City are going off a terrible shock defeat at home to Crystal Palace. Tottenham, Man United have got a shock 3-0 victory at Tottenham, but is it really a shock, really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so, they go with confidence now, depending on what goes on in Europe.
Yeah, it depends on your man.
I don't know who City got. City got Bruges again.
Yeah. It's
the double header.
It's double header one. Yeah.
So they got Bruges again. So if we're going by the last result, that's the 3 points. You know, they're going to build the confidence up for that game.
So that means United got Atalanta then, you know?
Yeah, it's got Atalanta. Yeah, we got Atalanta away.
So
Atalanta away.
That's not no gimme. So it all depends on the Europe games, I think, where, and even then, because look, bruv, we've seen Manchester derbies where City are 2-0 up at half time and Man United come and win it. Yeah,
no, 100%. You're totally right. We got a chance anyway, so yeah. But if football's football right now, and Ollie's one of the most fortunate managers that has ever lived on this world. He just seems to be.
Talk about European football. Did Aguero come out of hospital?
I'm glad to say I meant to ask that. I know from what I've seen, they said they're doing cardiac tests, but that was it. Nothing. They haven't said anything.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the point, man. I might have to check out into that anyway, so yeah. But listen up, guys, man. We have to keep our eye on Barcelona. Fatu is still coming through and whatever they're saying. And hopefully these guys will get through, you know what I'm saying, and see how it goes.
Not interested in Fatu. Rodrigo, Real Madrid, Ala, and
Rodrigo, Vinicius.
Don't ramp with Vinicius,
blood. He's a beast, you know.
With Vinicius, fam.
He's good, man. He's good. Is Rodrigo Spanish?
I think he's Brazilian.
Brazilian, yeah.
Bro, you see Real Madrid, they're sneaky, bro. They sneaked into Brazil, yeah, and thought, everyone's focusing on more.
Who's got more sneaky Brazilians than flipping Barcelona?
True. And the whole of Portugal's got a load of sneaky Brazilians in there. But they literally got into Brazil and they got these two young ballers, these two black ballers under the radar. You know what I'm saying? Brought them through. You know what I'm saying?
Vinicius.
Real Madrid. Yeah.
I remember when Vinicius was coming through. Vinicius was exactly like Odegaard.
Okay. Yeah.
Wonder kid. He was a wonder kid and they signed him from a young age.
Okay.
So I remember all the talking, the signing. He signed him at 16 and that, and he signed big fee and everything. It was a big fee. But the young and the techie, but he's obviously got a talent, whereas Odegaard just, But talking about foreign football, Eden Hazard could be up for sale.
Hazard, listen, bro.
And Chelsea apparently are looking to buy him back. Apparently,
10 million.
That was supposed to happen last season as well, wasn't it?
10 million, bro. I think people are buying for 10 million, bro. That's the highest they'll go on. And Hazard right now, he's a liability.
But he's gone now anyway. He's not going to come back to Chelsea and do what he did before. Where would he fit in? I would have put him in the first 11 based on what Chelsea are doing now.
No.
That's a sub player.
He's a glorified sub. I think he might just go back to France.
Go
for the problem. You see, and this is the difference. This is why you have to rate Messi and Ronaldo. Because look at that. Hazard's done nothing compared to them geezers. Nothing.
Yeah.
Done nothing.
Yeah.
And he's let himself go to that. Yes, he's had injuries. Whereas Ronaldo and Messi haven't really had injuries to that extent. You know what I mean? But at the same time, still, you're a professional footballer. You're at Real Madrid. Zinedine Zidane bought you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Zinedine Zidane bought you. That enough, bro, supposed to give you a motivation. Zinedine's a man rated me enough to come and buy me as a baller. Now, you're supposed to want to show that Spanish public that I ain't no fluke in the pan, bro.
But he's
done no justice to the Real Madrid number 7. He's done no justice to it.
Did he go straight into the first team when he got there?
No, he was injured, didn't he?
He got injured straight away, bro.
He was overweight and everything. He likes food, man. He likes to eat.
Yeah, man. Too much. I think he went too close to home, bro. And then
And now the thing is, I prefer watching his brother than I do him. That's the joke.
Yeah, no. His brother's quite good at Borussia. What is it? Borussia Dortmund, isn't it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it should be quite interesting, man. But listen, guys, let's close this off. We might look at the Bundesliga next time, anyway. So yeah, because there's only 1 point in it, believe it or not. But you know, Gnabry them are just going on absolutely terrible, and Borussia Dortmund just about getting wins out there. So we say it goes.
Listen. Jude Bellingham, the future. Remember me tell you.
Bro, let's not go. You know, he should have been to Man United. But anyway, he's mom.
Yeah, bring him to Man United. It will just be another Sancho. In the current status, anyway, that's going on at United.
Yeah, bro, we didn't need to go Man United. I ain't got a clue, bro. He ain't got a clue.
Out of body,
He ain't got a clue to how many
you bring Bellingham to United now.
Yeah, true. 2 months. Let's just clear out the rubbish. Get a proper manager in.
I would have liked to have seen Bellingham under a manager like Wenger. He would have been beastly.
Bro, if Wenger was still at Arsenal, he'd be an Arsenal player, for. I'm telling you.
Him and Martial. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nah, Wenger didn't want Martial still.
Nah, I couldn't afford him.
Got him, we would have went for him.
Nah, he couldn't afford him, man.
What for? Couldn't afford him. That's the thing with Man United. That's what you like to do. Waste money on players because they don't turn up. Look, you've wasted money on Martial. Wastage of money. You know what you've returned. What's your return from Martial?
Well, we'll send him to Newcastle for 50 million, isn't it? So you know. Sancho's more interested in taking fashion shoots than playing football nowadays because, you know, nothing's really popping off for him there. Now, I'm not blaming Sancho.
Don't get me wrong. I love Jadon Sancho. I love Jadon Sancho as a footballer.
He'll come through, man. He'll come through.
And on my PS, even on my PS, he's struggling, lads. Even on my PS, he's struggling, bro.
Has he got that down purple ammo? That down purple ammo Pez?
Yeah, boy, it's so good.
The down purple, he's on, bro. He's on full life, you know, yellow, green, everything's up. But he's just not doing it, bro. He can't. He's like got no pace to get away from a defender. He can get past him trickery, but he can't get past him with pace. Bruno, I don't even play Bruno in my team. Pogba's got that role, bro. Pogba's got that creative role. In my Man United, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Does Fred make your team?
No, Matic, Donny van de Beek. But I won't lie, lads. I've bought Basuma from Brighton as a backup. You get me?
Guys, man, it needs these FIFA games, man. Well, but listen, guys, let's end this all off, man. Listen, this is Roger here on the Phoenix Extra, alongside my esteemed guest Anthony Young, DJ Marx, and we had a guest appearance from Mello. You know what I'm saying? Mello with his
Vodafone, cut him out.
He paid his bill. You know what I'm saying? Ran out of data. He said ran out of data. Mello, man, from North, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do it, man. But listen, guys, thanks for listening in. Just like, subscribe, do what we have to do. You know what I'm saying, guys? But listen, guys, any questions, any ideas, keep an eye on things, and we'll talk about it how we see it, man. Yeah. All right, but guys, blessings, guys.
Bless Marcus.
Visit us for updates and shows at affinityextra.co.uk.